It was the world's worst famine in over half a century. Tens of thousands of Somalis died of starvation, and more than 1.4 million people were displaced by the crisis, fleeing to refugee camps in the capital and to neighbouring countries Kenya and Ethiopia. Millions of dollars worth of aid poured in, and 6 months on, famine conditions have ended, but the situation remains dire.
We got this season more than 200% improvement in some crops, some food stable crops, and we can do that if we are able to support the farmers in these forthcoming 90 days. We have less than 100 days to avoid another famine in the region. That's the important message.
The UN defines a famine as extreme food shortages for at least a fifth of households and acute malnutrition in over 30% of the population. Whilst this is no longer the case, about a third of Somalis still need food aid to survive. It's difficult for agencies to get that aid to those who need it, blocked by the Al-Qaeda-linked Shabab fighters who control much of southern Somalia.
Access to the vulnerable populations remains a major challenge. However, I believe that through innovative programming, strengthening local partnerships, we have been able to mitigate the worst effects of the famine.
The UN launched a renewed appeal for donations in December, hoping to raise over €1 billion and avoid another famine during the next dry season.